Hello everyone, welcome to Miss Samia's channel. Today, we will learn about mass for grade 7. Look at these two balloons. The first balloon is filled with air. The other balloon is empty. Which balloon has more mass? Let's find out. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. Define mass. 2. Identify the SI unit of mass, which is kilograms. 3. Use mass units correctly. 4. Measure mass of solids, liquids, and gases. 5. Tell the difference between mass and weight. Mass is the quantity of matter in an object. It does not change whether we are on Earth or on the Moon. For example, this book and this pencil have mass, and so does the air inside the balloon. SI unit of mass. The standard unit of mass is the kilogram. We also use grams, g, for lighter objects. Let's see these objects. The yogurt is 1 kilogram. The dumbbell is 4 kilograms. The American rice is 5 kilograms. Converting mass units. From ton to kilogram we multiply by 1000. From kilogram to grams we also multiply by 1000. From grams to milligrams we also multiply by 1000. Now the reversed tone. From kilogram to ton we divide by 1000. From grams to kilogram we also divide by 1000. From milligrams to grams we also divide by 1000. Let's see some quick facts about mass. An elephant weighs between 5 to 7 tons. Elephant. A spoon of salt, sugar, or butter weighs about 1 gram. Spoon. So, the mass of objects can be very big or very small, and we use different units depending on the size. Now that we understand how to convert units of mass, let's solve these exercises. Pause the video and solve them on a piece of paper. Here is the correction. Measuring mass. We measure mass using a balance. A double pan balance or the Roberval balance compares the mass of an object with known masses. A digital balance gives a fast and accurate reading. Measuring the mass of a solid. A solid is an object that has a fixed shape, like a book or an eraser. To measure the mass of a solid, we place the object directly on the balance. The mass of a solid is measured in grams, g, or kilograms, kilogram. Measuring the mass of a liquid. A liquid does not have a fixed shape. To measure the mass of a liquid, we cannot place it directly on the balance. First, we measure the mass of the empty container. Then, we measure the mass of the container with the liquid. The mass of the liquid is found by subtracting the two values. For example, the empty container has a mass of 50 grams. The container with water has a mass of 70 grams. So, the mass of the liquid is 70 grams minus 50 grams equals 20 grams. Measuring the mass of a gas. A gas does not have a fixed shape or volume. Even though we cannot see it, a gas has mass. To measure the mass of a gas, we can use a balloon. First, we measure the mass of the empty balloon. Then, we inflate the balloon and measure its mass again. The inflated balloon has more mass. This shows that air has mass. So far, we learned that mass tells us how much matter an object has. But when we say something is heavy or light, are we talking about mass? Or are we talking about something else? Look at the picture. Now pause the video and conclude. What stays the same, and what change? When you are ready, press play and we will continue. The conclusion is, the mass of an object stays the same on Earth, the Moon, and Mars. But its weight changes because gravity is different. Here's the spring balance. A spring balance is a measuring instrument used to measure the weight, force, of an object. What is weight? Weight is the force with which gravity pulls an object toward the Earth. Weight depends on gravity, so it can change from place to place. Weight is measured in newtons, written as N. We measure weight using a spring balance. Let's compare mass and weight. 1. Mass is the quantity of matter in a body, whereas weight is the force of gravity acting on that body. 2. Mass stays the same everywhere, but weight changes. 3. Mass is measured in kilograms, while weight is measured in newtons. To summarize, mass is the quantity of matter in a body. The SI unit of mass is the kilogram. We can measure the mass of solids, liquids, and gases. Air has mass. Mass stays the same, but weight depends on gravity. The end. Thank you for watching and good luck in your exams.